Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we'll study the Mendels another law that's called Mendels law of independent assortment, and he formulated law out of the cross that's called Mendels dihybrid cross. So before that we'll proceed the Mendels dihybrid cross. uh, I'll just I'll just tell you that about the phenotypic ratio of Mendels monohybrid cross, जो मैं बताना शायद मैंने नहीं बताया पहले, जो इससे पहले जो मैंने वीडियो अपलोड की थी उसमें मैंने नहीं बताया था मेंडल का मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस के फिनोटाइप के बारे में। तो वहाँ पे जो मेंडल का जो फिनोटाइपिक रेशो है दैट इज़ 3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio of Mendel's monohybrid cross, and it is genotypic ratio was 1:2:1. Okay, this is a phenotypic ratio and this is the genotypic ratio. What about the phenotypic ratio? You know that phenotype is the morphological feature, the external appearance of an organism, where the genotype is the genetic makeup of an organism. Coming to that 3:1, in the second filial generation, Mendel obtained 4 plants. 3 plants were tall and 1 was dwarf. So it is the phenotypic ratio, 3 were tall and 1 was dwarf. And genetic makeup about their genotype, 1 was tall, it was pure tall homozygous. Second, 2 others were tall but they were heterozygous carrying genetic makeup capital T and small t, and it was rest of 1 it is was pure dwarf plants. So this is all about the ratio of Mendel's monohybrid cross, that phenotypic ratio was 3:1 and genotypic ratio was 1:2:1. So today we'll study the Mendel's dihybrid cross. So what do you mean by dihybrid cross? Di means 2. Here the Mendel studied the two contrasting characters, the pair of two contrasting characters. So what was the features, what was the characters or factors Mendel studied? Mendel studied the characters. They were about the size and the color. So Mendel studied about the size and the color of the seeds of the pea plant. Okay, Mendel studied the color and the size of the seeds of the pea plant. So he studied the inheritance of yellow color and green color, and the shape of the seeds, that was about the round and wrinkled seeds. And from this law he obtained the ratio that is called Mendel's dihybrid ratio, that was 9:3:3:1. Okay, so here Mendel represented the characters by the letters, like the round shape were represented by capital R, the wrinkle shape were represented by the small r, the yellow color were represented by capital Y, and the green color were represented by the small y. So Mendel took 2 plants, one plant with the round and yellow seeds and another plant with green and wrinkled seeds. So take the 2 plants. This was their genetic makeup, capital R, small y, capital R, capital Y. So why this RR, why this YY? Because if it is the round color, if it is the yellow color, if it is the round shape, round is the shape, yellow is the color, you know that every character, every trait is controlled by the pair of genes. So here again the round shape it's being controlled by the pair of genes, that is capital R, and that's why we take over here capital R, and capital Y. So means that this is the plant with round and yellow seeds, and this is the plant with green and wrinkled seeds. So Mendel formulated his cross like this. There occurs the pollination between the plants with the round and yellow seeds and green and wrinkled seeds. Plant with round and yellow seeds and plant with green and wrinkled seeds. Now Then the gametes were obtained. After the gametes, there, to his surprise, in the first failure generation, all the plants were obtained, and these plants were round and yellow. So in the first failure generation, when the Mendel pollinated, when the pollination take place between the two pea plants, one pea plant were having the seeds with the yellow and round, and another pea plant was having seeds with green and wrinkle. Okay, then he pollination take place. To his surprise, the result obtained, the plants obtained in the first failure generation were they all were round and yellow. तो आने तो चाहे तो मिक्सड कलर में, तो सारी प्लांट जो आए राउंड एंड येलो। तो इसका मतलब ये है कि जितने प्लांट्स में जितने भी ये मतलब प्लांट्स में ये जो जितने भी करेक्टर्स आ गए वो थे राउंड एंड येलो, लेकिन जो रिंकल एंड ग्रीन थे वो करेक्टर्स जो ट्रेट्स जो थे वो तो रिसेसिव रह गए। तो हम यहाँ पे बताएंगे राउंड एंड yellow and round, yellow color and round shape is a dominant over the wrinkle and the green color. Now again he cross pollinated the plants obtained in the F1 generation. Okay, and he obtained the different results than the in an F2 generation than were in F1 generation. So he obtained the plants with the different types of genotypes and with the different types of combination of that the combination of genetic makeup were there, and also he obtained the different phenotype and different genotypes. Now listen here. In F1 generation, all the seeds produced were round and yellow. Okay, the plants obtained were round and yellow. In F2 generation, 4 type of combination were obtained. Like he obtained the plants with yellow and round. He obtained the plants with yellow color and wrinkle shape. He obtained the plants with green color and round shape. He obtained the plants with green color and wrinkle shape. Means that plants having yellow color and round shape were 9. Plants with yellow color and wrinkle shape were 3. Plants with green color and round shape were 3. Plants obtained with the green color and wrinkled shape were 1. So he obtained the ratio like as 9:3:3:1. So this is 3:3:1, means this is the phenotypic ratio that Mendel obtained in F2 generation. याद रखिएगा, in F2 generation. Okay, in F2 generation. एंड ये कभी पूछा जाता है एग्जाम्स में कि व्हाट इज द phenotypic ratio of Mendel's dihybrid cross. It is 9:3:1. 9 means round yellow, 3 means yellow wrinkle, and 3 again means green round, and 1 is the green wrinkle. Okay, so from this he obtained the law, and law is to be called as law of independent assortment. What's about the law of independent assortment? Means that when one studies when if the inheritance of more than one pair of contrasting characters studied simultaneously. So you are studying simultaneously more than one pair of contrasting characters. You are studying the round, you are studying the color, you are studying the shape. So this is these are the two contrasting characters, two pair of contrasting characters. Okay, these two pair of contrasting characters are to be controlled by the pair of genes. And what's happening? The factors or genes, each pair assort out, okay, into the gametes independently of the other pairs. So what's the combination? What's law status that? The law status that if the inheritance of one or more than one pair of characters is studied, so if you are studying the more than one pair of contrasting characters simultaneously, the factors are genes which control these characters for each pair of character. Okay, for each pair of character assort out into the gametes. They assort out, they make the combination in the future gametes, and they when once they get combination, once they get combined in the gametes, and accordingly they will express their characters in the coming generation. So this is all about the law of independent assortment. Means if the inheritance of more than one pair of contrasting characters studied simultaneously, the factors or genes of one pair of factor is assort out. Okay, it assort out into the gametes, arrange themselves into the gametes, and independently of other pairs. Means that they don't they assort them, arrange themselves in the future gametes, and express themselves in the future generations. So this was all about the law of inheritance, law of independent inheritance. So I will just discuss the in the future lectures we will discuss about the evolution and the different evidences regarding the evolution. Okay, thank you.